It has finally happened. The peyote plants are in GTA Online. You can now become an animal. So technically, animals are in GTA Online. In this video, I'm not going to be showing you guys specifically every single location, although I have a map that is pretty detailed and goes through all, I think it's 76 locations. And they're actually relatively easy to find because it's not something I can really show you guys in video. But right now, my controller is vibrating like super crazy because the closer you get to the actual peyote plants, your controller will vibrate more. And if you guys listen real quick, you can actually hear the animal from the peyote plant. So that is an indication that, you know, you're getting close, obviously. And the other reason I guess I'm not really going to show you guys all 76 locations is because you don't actually get anything from completing it. Like, these aren't collectibles, which is odd. And it's something we don't know because Rockstar didn't really specify if this is a limited sort of Halloween thing or if this is going to be in the game forever. I hope it's in the game forever because this is awesome. Like, you'll see here, and we'll go through a couple of different locations, but if I go up to this peyote plant and you actually hit right to eat it, apparently your mask comes off. But watch what happens. You turn into an animal, and it depends on which animal obviously you can hear. So we are the little puppy dog, and you can hit right at the top left. It says to end the hallucination, you can sprint, you can attack. Okay, so you can you can walk backwards with your little puppy dog. Yeah, but now I'm a dog, and I don't actually know how long this lasts. We'll see. Obviously, there's nothing really to do up here. No one, I don't even know if anyone's even in my session. I guess we got a couple people down south. But yeah, you can even attack people. I've seen clips of a person as a dog killing a tryhard wannabe. So I guess, yeah, we finally have animals in GTA Online. This is going to be super hilarious because I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how many other animals you can become, but I do know, and I'll show you guys the map here in a second. I'll leave a link to the map. It's probably better if you just click on the link in the description because it's going to be a much higher resolution. But there are peyote plants actually in the ocean, so I'm assuming you can like turn into dolphins and sharks and stuff, and that would be kind of freaky if you're just driving or swimming along on the ocean and you see a shark. You're not getting that that red dot on your minimap, you know, like in single player. Although I will say, and it is, I can't really show you guys, but you do appear on the radar. You're not like off the radar like the RC Bandito, which I think kind of would have been better just because I think that'd have been a lot more funny to like just be walking around not knowing, and then all of a sudden a dog or like a cat or something or a bird just comes out of nowhere and like attacks you. I am hitting buttons. You can't like go to your phone, obviously, like because you're a freaking puppy dog. I guess you are limited because you're a dog. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one, and we'll see what we can do next. All right, so you can see there's a cool little animation. Oh, okay. So, oh my god. So you appear at the hospital, which is unfortunate because my car is way across the freaking map. Now, for those wondering, oh look, this is the poor lady's house we just ate from. The plant, it does disappear after you obviously have eaten it, but it does actually come back every 48 minutes, basically every in-game day, which is 48 minutes of real life time, then it'll respawn. So that's why I said they're not really collectibles as much as just something that Rockstar added that you can just go around picking and having fun with. Now we'll find another location, see what we can get. I also just want to let you guys know your controller vibrates when you are on a bike. So I'm on obviously the oppressor here, and my controller is vibrating. There is one somewhere around here, so let me go ahead and see if I can find it. And look, here we go, right in the little plant, the pot. Now you can hear again, I think it's the same dog as last time. Yeah, it sounds like the same cue. So what we're actually going to do, you can switch the animals. Basically the way you switch the animals is by running off and then running back. Now, I don't exactly know how far you're supposed to go, so we're just going to go like a block or two away. Probably would have been faster on the Oppressor Mark II, but whatever. We're just going to run away, and now we're going to go back and see if the animal has changed. Okay, I don't think it has changed. So we're going to go a little further away and see. We're going to go just over here in the ocean and then come back to it. I'm assuming it's probably more like you have to go quite a distance away just because that's how like the cars spawning works. Okay, so for some reason it's not actually showing up. I'm not sure what's going on here. We'll go find another location and see if this happens again. Oh no, there it is. So I guess maybe when you go away it despawns and then respawns. I don't know. That was very weird. And of course it's the same dog though. So I don't know. Maybe we're gonna eat it though. Maybe it's there's a higher chance of getting like the crappy animals. Oh, I guess it is a different dog. It's just a different little dog. Naturally. So when you die as the dog, I don't know if it actually counts as a death for you, but I did read some people were reporting that if someone actually kills you as the dog or as like a pet or animal, then they get a kill for it still. So I guess just know that if you're going after people. Not that it really matters. Now I'll show you guys one in the water, hopefully. I think these are going to be a little bit harder to find just because, I mean, you're underwater. You may want to invest in a scuba suit if you don't have one, perhaps, for these. And look, here's the one underwater. We're going to somehow eat it underwater without having a mask on. And what animal are we going to turn into? Look, we are now a hammerhead shark. This is what I'm saying. This actually might be really cool. Like, I do wonder, because I'm sure we'll do some more testing. If you go like off the radar and then eat one of these, if you are still off the radar, because if so, you could scare the crap out of someone if they are in the ocean and you're a freaking shark. Now, unfortunately, I think the Alamo Sea up here, probably not the best place to get the peyote plant just because you are limited. I seriously doubt you could go down the river. Although maybe, I don't know. We'll go check it out. We'll see what happens. There are a lot of other sea locations out in the sea rather than the Alamo Sea. Again, the map link will be in the description. I'll actually put the map up on the screen right now. Just scroll through it. You can see how many locations and some various locations there are. Shout out to Reddit user the EMP1978 for actually making this. Like, this is a crazy good map with all the locations. Again, though, unlike the other two collectible maps, you really don't need all 76 of these locations. You really only need a few, probably. So, you know, maybe you go around and try and find some of the easier locations, and then you can basically just farm those if you want. Now, I think I already said this, but obviously the peyote plants only come back every 48 minutes, or you can, I believe, switch sessions, or you can just restart your Xbox or console or whatever, and you can get them to come back. I don't know if you did notice, I don't know if it actually says it or not, but you get 5,000 RP for getting each one of these, which is actually a crazy amount because I think someone did the math. You can get upwards of like 350,000 RP per 48 minutes if you can go around and collect these, which you probably can't do it in 48 minutes, but you could get a real good amount of RP by collecting these. That's really what their use is for if you're looking for like practicality reasons. But there is no ultimate reward if you get all 76. Now, I am curious as to what happens when I swim off the waterfall that's coming up. I guess I'm not going to be able to do that. So I think there's a time limit on this. And look, I guess we don't always spawn at the hospital. We actually spawned where we died at. I am curious though why I just died. I don't know if there was if that was the time limit that killed this or what. But yeah, there is. You're not like, you can't be an animal forever. The one annoying part, it does kick you out of your MC club and all that, so you have to redo this every single time to call your bike back to fly around. Now, of course, there's one up at the top of Mount Chiliad, but I do hear only that stupid dog. So we're gonna keep flying back and forth and seeing if we can change this one. All right, so we finally got a new one. It took me a couple of tries here. I don't know what animal this is. But also, if you take a look at the RP, hopefully you'll see it gives me 5,000. I think this is a bird, finally. Yeah, okay, we're a pigeon. Hell yeah. Take off and then fly faster. And fly near the ground, you can hit X to land. All right, cool. So yeah, We are now a pigeon. No, the controls are kind of like inverted. FYI, if you're playing on a controller, it's kind of weird. Like down is up and up is down. It's kind of confusing. But we are now a pigeon. I don't believe we can fly all the way to Los Santos. That'd be cool, but I don't think so. But that is the peyote plants. Like I said, it's not very important that you particularly know all 76 locations because there's no need to, because you can get them all, but then you can get them again. Like they're going to come back. So I honestly would maybe look at the map again in the description, or you can just scroll back in the video and then find a couple locations and maybe favorite them on your map. I believe if you do that, you can hit Y to like place a little point of interest. And you may just want to put a couple of those. I just took a shit. You saw that? That's hilarious. But yeah, you may want to put a couple of those on some of the ones that you know. And then you can just sort of go back to those. And again, if you want to get them quickly, if you don't want to wait 48 minutes, you can just basically either restart your console or your game, or you can find a new session. But hopefully this video helps you guys out, and hopefully if you are looking to level up, this is honestly the fastest way to level up in GTA at the moment, farming these things. But apart from that, you really don't get much. You just get the enjoy, obviously, of playing as an animal. But this is awesome. I like Rockstar doing this sort of stuff. I do hope this is not limited. If this is limited, Rockstar are out of their freaking minds, because this is hilarious. I think this is going to lead to a lot of really funny situations. I mean, we've just been up here in the north, but if you do this in the city in a lobby of like 30 people, I can just see the craziness ensue. That is pretty much going to do it for the video, though. So thank you all for watching. If I find any other little cool tips and tricks, whatever, on this stuff, I'll let you guys know tomorrow. But thank you all. Please drop the video like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA Online content. I wonder, dude, I know it's not going to happen, but what if we got struck by lightning? Oh, you can poop on command. Look at that. Right trigger. That's freaking awesome. I don't think that damages anyone, but that's just hilarious, dude. Oh, man. Anyway, thank you all for watching. And let me know what's the coolest animal that you've become. Well, can't land on the train. That's gonna do it. See you guys, as always, in the next one.